Hi Gemini, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of October, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's a love special inspired in this partnership-oriented Libra season we are on. So if you would like to know more details about that love special or any other of my services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, such as my Facebook and Instagram page. So Gemini, it feels like during this mid-October, some of you are really trying to bring about change, movement, relocation. Perhaps you're trying to travel, visit someone, gain a sense of direction forward as well in terms of your life path that seems to have been in this state of stagnation. Some of you are trying to break free from limitations and break free from anything that still keeps you down, still keeps you in a position that it's unwanted. Some of you are trying to as well break away your own, limiting belief systems, things you have been taught, conditioned to believe, how you should be, how you should behave. There's a lot of influences of coming from your background or from your current surroundings, Gemini, that it's not shown here as being the best, because for some of you it's taming your fire, it's keeping you from spreading your wings, it's keeping you from living life the way you truly want. And you do have here the Chariot as your opportunity, so there will be an opportunity, a chance during this time to move forward, to achieve at least a sight, right? A sight of where you should be heading with something, or where something should be, in what type of direction something in your life that's important and meaningful, what direction it should be taking. Where are you heading with your business, with your love life, with your life in general? And I keep getting like, for some of you, it's ahead. There's this feeling of something ahead. So it might not be yet in mid-October, but in the upcoming months, November and December, there's something ahead of you that's very positive to look forward to. Again, some of you, this has to deal with travel. This has to deal with movement. Some of you might be about to change, countries, or change something very important and significant in terms of your location. So where some of you have been living, where some of you have been working, it feels like there's this move that is just going to work for the best of you, because it feels like for some, where you have been living or placed, it's not where you belong, or it's not in an environment that really stimulates and opens up here your mind. Your horizons have been, limited. You have not been seeing again beyond this, whatever this entrapment is for some of you Geminis. And you have the Chariot with this oracle card, which is unity and totality of awareness. So it's very interesting, because I feel like some of you are or have been, moving in circles about your own life and your journey, or about something in which this Chariot influence will be felt. It's like you have been trying to gather information. You have been trying to have that sense of integration, right? Where something makes sense, where you're able to understand again the spot, the center of something. And you are about to reach that integration, that wholesome state where something is like brought to your acknowledgement as being like, that's where I should be going, or that's it, that's where I'm meant to be, that's with whom I'm meant to be. Whatever it is, you're reaching this, for some of you it's like this aha moment, that it's like finally set in place. And I say finally because it feels like for some of you this has been a long quest, this spiraling around and around and around and around, and not, going anywhere. Actually, it's like this constant repetitive cycle, or repetitive pattern of energy that has not allowed you to come to a sense of self. For some of you as well, like a sense of being yourself, living a life that feels like your own, that feels like it matches something genuine and again pure of your own essence. And with the Eight of Swords in your challenge, you also have this card of purification. So definitely whatever is still holding you down is going to be really crystal clear. Like where perhaps you have been in denial, or where you have been, avoiding or taking responsibility, or looking at situations how they are, or where you have been, denying that there's something kind of destructive happening that you should move away from. Whatever it is that you have not been seeing, it will be shown to you, and it might be shown in a certain disorder. There's something about disorder, chaos, something abrupt as well that might be coming up for some of you, that is just like that shakeup, that it's needed for some of you to free yourself from something that binds you, right, to a situation that does not serve you, and it's unhealthy, and it has been keeping you from, again, moving where you should be moving in terms of where you want to succeed, where you want to find a certain sense of accomplishment. I feel like you have huge capabilities with the Magician as your advice. You're super, super, super skillful, intelligent, a bringer here of a magic, miracles, manifestation to the world. Your words are powerful, your thoughts are powerful. All about you, Gemini, is very, very powerful and very charismatic. And you are being given a chance to kind of recover or ignite that, kind of that spark of genius energy that has not been functioning or working or operating, to help you again bring about what you need and manifest the changes and manifest just the best possible. And I keep getting like this Magician is a matter of luck, so it will bring you luck. It will bring you something lucky that is just your chance to go. If you have like something suddenly coming up during this time that is like this out of the blue opportunity to again travel or visit, a place that appeals to your spirit, or go somewhere and check something out, in terms of your intellectual as well and creative interests. If this is about visiting someone you feel called to visit, whatever it is, that calling and that chance and those kind of signs, bringing all of that together, are again markers, pointers of, yes, go there, yes, try that, yes, do that. Anything that is about breaking free from the no, I must stay put kind of vibe. And the Magician as your advice is, again, work on manifesting this change. Work on a sense of purpose ahead. Work on focusing on what for you feels like it's a place or an energy that you truly belong, because I keep getting like there's something here about belonging. You have this beautiful card which is called the return to home, right? And it's a feeling of, again, some of you, it's actually about coming back home, so you will be perhaps returning to somewhere that has that, if it's not your actual where you have like grown up or where you have lived for a long time, if it's not about reconnecting with something of the past, it's about finding home, finding a relationship or an opportunity or a place where you feel you belong again. I keep getting like that sense of, and it's going to be immediately felt for some of you if this is like, if you don't know what it is, uh, when it happens, you will know. You will know that that's the right thing. You will know that that's where you feel safe. And at the same time, you feel stimulated. You feel like you can be yourself. You feel like you can expand. You feel like you can bring about that light to the world and light to your creations and light to your actions. Because there's something as well here, as some of you Geminis, you're meant to bring light to something. So you could be visiting, someone like family or something like that, and you have a huge calling and purpose to do that because you're going to bring them light, you're going to bring them inspiration, you're going to bring them something they're really in need of. It could also be that this is again about you just achieving something, being capable of doing something during this time that is just extraordinary when it comes to the expression of the best of you, Gemini. And I really feel like there's a feeling of being needed. So someone might really be calling to you, or something will be calling you to your assistance, to your love. Um, I feel like there's also something here about prayers. You might be on someone's prayers, or you might be praying a lot as well for someone or for the world at large. I feel like the power again of prayer, meditation, intention, it's huge with you during this time. You might feel sometimes that it's a little bit too intense as well to hold what you hold, basically. Some of you have been in the Eight of Swords energy because uh, it's more like a self-sabotage mechanism that you have created to not embody, right, and live to the fullest of your potential, which is immense. Like some of you are scared and intimidated of your own light, of your own capacities, of your own destiny and calling. So it has been more of a self like undoing situation, and I feel like it's that time where you can't stay again, you can't stay put anymore. Whatever this means for you, Gemini, it's about like no longer you will be hiding or allowed to hide or allowed to live beneath your it's like something here about living beneath your means or beneath your real possibilities and chances. I keep getting like some of you are really not at all doing things as they should be done. Others of you have been having huge questions as well about your capacity. Some of you, it's about not trusting that you can be this great personification of a specific role that you are to carry here. Is like perhaps you like to write and you don't believe that you can really make it as a great writer or as a great actor or as a great doctor or as a great father or as a great mother or as a great whatever role this is about. It's feeling doubting your, again, capacity to do something, to have it in your hands and, not kind of do something wrong, damage it. I really feel so much insecurities when it comes to you, Gemini, that are really the deal breaker. It's not a lack of chances, it's not a lack of opportunities coming, it's not a lack of also kind of notion. It's really an issue with yourself, Gemini, that it's being shown as during this mid-October you have to come to terms with, and you will, with this unity and totality of awareness. It's like a sense of, again, aha moments. Something will come here to the front and make sure that you kind of understand the lesson and start doing things to excel, right? Not to purposely fail, not to purposefully, you know, remain where you are when you know pretty well that that's not where you're supposed to be. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.